All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? We're going to be playing some Rakdos villains because, well, we have heroes and villains, and Wizards allowed us to do this early access. So, of course, we're going to play some villains from Marvel superheroes. So let's take a look and see what we're working with today, right? We're starting with a couple of Requiting Hex because, we got to have some removal. Agents of Hydra. This is actually really cool because when it dies, it replaces itself, and that's actually pretty big for what this deck does. And then we have 3 Bitter Triumph, and we do have some cards that trigger from Mayhem because it turns out the Mayhem creatures happen to be villains, right? So Common Crook, this is actually pretty good. So when it dies, we get Treasure, which allows us to play multiple things in a turn, which is super nice. Doom Reign Supreme. This is one of the new plans that every time you play a villain, you drain your opponent for 1 life. And then once you get it triggered, you get to play a free thing or 2 from your opponent, which is super nice. We have Hydra, Assault Robot. So whenever you have any of those other villains enter, you get to drain your opponent, or actually deal 1 damage to your opponent. But also, even when the Common Crook dies and you get a treasure, that triggers this. Sephiroth, since we have things that like to die to give us triggers, that's actually very good, obviously. But Ultimate Green Goblin, this is a goblin villain. I think that's something that people forgot, but it is a 3 mana 5/4, and sometimes we have to discard stuff to it, but usually if our hand's empty, we don't really care. There's Avengers Under Siege. This makes us 2 villains, but also deals 2 damage to non-villains, and then generates more treasure. But one of those other Mayhem cards we're going to play with is Carnage, right? If we're already sacrificing stuff anyway, or we're okay with creatures just dying a second time, then playing Carnage gets them out of the graveyard and works to our benefit. And Carnage works well with the Green Goblin, which is also nice. We have Madam Hydra for 4 mana. She's a 2/3. Whenever you play a villain spell, you make an extra 2/1 black villain creature token with Menace. So that's actually pretty cool. Fits in with what we're doing. 1 copy of Doctor Doom because it does make, or Doctor Doom himself is a villain, but then we also make villain robot artifacts. So that's pretty cool with the Doom bots and gets us more cards. We do have 1 Liliana Dreadhorde General because I don't care what you tell me, Liliana's a villain. And, getting some extra cards is actually pretty nice. And then we have 2 copies of Morlin, Devourer of Spiders. So this way we could drain our opponent as the game goes on if we need some finishing damage. And if that doesn't work, we have Ruinous Wrecking Crew, which can often just make our opponent sacrifice a creature, but also can help us dig for a card or deal a 2 extra damage. Or we just have a big creature if we just have drawn a bunch of mana. So yeah, if you're taking this deck out and you want to buy this, or you want to buy anything else, whether it's heroes, anything from superheroes, or just bling out your commander deck, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. It's TOAMagic.com. And you can use my code DRAGON, which is just DRAGN, and it'll save you 5% on everything you buy over on their website. And you'll be doing us a favor by supporting the channel, which I really appreciate. But for now, let's go see how dastardly these villains are. Oh no, we definitely cannot keep this one. Mulligan. Keep. Man, we're just not going to cast Doctor Doom. Yeah. Well, the opponent didn't do anything there. It's a swamp? No, it's a Godless Shrine. Okay. Let's go with the Crook. Well, we can't allow that now, can we? I'm just paying the 3 life. So Legendary Heroes were pretty good. I could see that being a thing. Hey, we got our treasure. That's all we ever wanted. Well, we drew the other 6-drop. Okay, fine. I'm sure you have another removal spell, but what are we going to do about it? All right. I mean, we haven't been the best at drawing land, so 'tis what it is. Oh, interesting. Playing the Kieran. Oh, I guess if you're going to bounce stuff and have stuff leave the battlefield, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Yeah, sure. I mean, that works. That's real. Especially when we're not drawing anything anyway. That's so gross. All right. I mean, this little dude dies. That's fine. Like, it gets replaced anyway. You got it. Storm Chaser's talent. Okay. Not a thing I expected. Guess we'll do this. All right. I mean, we're getting close to being able to play a Liliana. And no attacks because we may need to block, I guess. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe I should have attacked because if they have a removal spell, they're just going to get rid of Moreland here anyway. Or are you going to make us both sacrifice a duder? I could see that too. Oh, all right. We're on them boomerang basic shenanigans. I mean, if they attack, we'll block. I mean, I'll bite. All right, we got two Lilianas.
I am the masked warrior queen necromancer. Yours will be a fate worse than undeath.
How do we want an attack? Because this is when it deals damage. No, just when it enters. Okay. Yeah, I would trade this if they wanted to double block. I mean, sure. Like, we get a card. That's the important thing.
Necromancy is a lot like plucking turnips.
I have not heard that quote when she said necromancy is a lot like plucking turnips. Like, that's crazy. That's such a wild statement. I told you Liliana was evil. All right, what are we doing, opponent? We're going to bounce boomerang basics again. Sure. Yeah, I always tell people, no matter what you see in early access, good or bad, take it with a grain of salt. Like, we're all testing cards, trying new things, trying new strategies. We don't really know how a lot of this is going to work. Do I want to activate that? Let's make a zombie. And then let's attack with these two. Just seeing if maybe we could get the opponent to want to double block Moreland and maybe get some trickery out of the Requiting Hex, but doesn't look to be the case. And then we still have Restless Fence we can attack with. Which is why I'm holding the card, so maybe if it comes down to it, we'll use it. Do we have to connive as a sorcery? Yeah, we do. Would be pretty good if you didn't. Yeah, sure, you got it. Token goes away. I will attempt to block. And then we'll get another card. Excellent.
This is more enjoyable than slaying demons.
think this is why I didn't play a lot of these like bounce decks or whatever, because I feel like this situation happens a lot where you're kind of just spinning your wheels, doing all the things, but feels like nothing really happened. If we play Carnage, we get back Hydra Assault Robots. Then what? Hmm. All right. We'll attack. Make a token. Play Carnage. Get back the Assault Robot. Take 2. Get rid of this. All right. So we survived them playing a Storm Chaser talent for like the 4th time in the game. Nowhere to run. You got it. Going to be a lot of cards for us.
My pacts give me strength.
Yep.
Not today, Death.
And yet another Storm Chaser talent. Jeez. And another. Sure, why not, man? Have them all. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to connive.
Smell the decay.
Well, we'll discard this. And go attacking with Tramplers. So you're kind of forced to block. Actually, if we attack with everything... No, this is probably still best, right? Because you chump block, take 3, block, block. Yeah, that's probably still the best block. Okay. Sounds good. All right, cool. Dang, that was a lot to work through. So what do we play first? I guess we play the Common Crook, right? Because if it dies, then we at least get treasure. But this is likely some type of Izzet artifact pile that's going to be kind of tough. Or not? What did we call with that? Villain. Oh, so we're just doing a different type of villain pile. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Now, I'm hoping one of these gets targeted so they can try to attack us. So that we could get some treasure. Yep, you got it. I was gonna say, at least give me a land so I don't have to use all my treasure. Dang. All right, let's go here. I'm probably just gonna be discarding Dr. Doom. Oh, didn't matter. They had a seer. I don't even have to make a choice. Construct, you got it. Hey, Agents of Hydra, thing I can cast. Oh gosh, we are cooked. Like, our opponent had all their mana and we're still stuck here on 2. Yeah. Yeah, go get anything, and it's relevant. Yep, you got it. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, I'm just gonna pass the turn. Like we're not doing anything here. Like, give them a couple turns to do their big thing. Like we haven't. I mean, today's just been one of those days, man. You got it. I'm gonna say, just attack us for lots, many. Man, we didn't even put the arsenal on them. Oh my gosh, what does that mean for us? Oh no, you have infinite mana. And we only have 2 land. I mean, technically, I guess we have 3, but yeah, sure. I mean, I could use it to try to kill something, but I'm not even going to go through the motions. All right. Hey, land. Way late, unfortunately. Yeah, might as well attack. And they can also make it whatever, the flyers this turn if they want to. Another bright glass gear hole? Because that what that was? Oh no, it's an emissary. Oh, and a flashback. Look at that. This deck's wild, but it's doing its thing. I'll tell you that. Yep, why not, Seer? Sure. Own it. Put the yeah, come on. Put the arsenal on something and attack for lots. Alright. I mean cool. Alright. GG's. We're out of here. We're very dead. Oh, well, you know, we got 2 mana. That's something. Hey, we got a 3rd land. Exciting. You know what? Let's attack. And I think... It lets us discard and draw is one of the options. All right. I mean, whatever we play is just going to get seared anyway. Like, we know that, so it's fine. Yeah. But I was just thinking, like, these could be bigger than... Okay, well, that's a sweet card to play right now. Well, I guess I have to have us each sacrifice. I was going to save this for later, but later is not going to happen. If we don't do this. Like, that was one of those, like, we kind of have to do the thing or we just die. All right, let's try to attack. Hope to draw an untapped land next turn, is the current game plan. So we could play double Hydra Robot. Mr. Droid. Okay. Well, we don't get to play double Hydra Robots. So I think we just do this for 1. And just hope we don't die. Because I'm sure anything can happen. They have so much mana. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Vision Quest, yeah. Whatever crazy thing is in there. 8's a lot. That's anything you want it to be. Your hope? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, can't block that one. Oh, we can't block because you played an artifact. Oh, that's funny. All right, yeah, sure. Yeah, good hit. Nice. Plus, we'll keep this in early. Oh, excuse me. In early access, like sometimes you're just trying certain decks, and you know only so many new cards fit in there. And I don't think it's necessarily bad as long as you're trying to play the new cards. Because the other reality is too, some cards, like say if you're trying to play, I don't know, like Earth's Mightiest Heroes or something, right? You're going to be using a lot of old cards, right? Because you're going to use the ramp cards, you can use the big creatures that already existed. So you're not going to use a ton of new cards necessarily. Mixed Magic looks interesting, though I'm not sure what to do with it. Yeah, that's kind of the case with the few cards, right? Like, they're neat, but what do we do? All right. Ultimate Green Goblin trying to go to work against blue, white, red, which is usually when we see that these days, it's just part of a control pile, which still might be the case. I am going to discard this with the anticipation that some type of sweeper or thing is coming. Trying to figure out the best way to go about this. I think I want to do this, and if they're sweeping the board, then like so be it. Then we get a treasure. We can play Carnage, get back Green Goblin, and then figure out what to do from there. Well, the opponent's taking a long think here, so I guess they're trying to decide if it's worth it to let me discard more cards to the Green Goblin or not. Nope. Okay, so I guess I guess it doesn't necessarily mean they don't have a sweeper. That was a lot of damage. All right, so what are we doing? If we get an untapped land, we could play Robot, Carnage, so that deals 1. Get back Green Goblin, that deals 2, and then attack for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, well, that's a thing that didn't get to happen. All right. Oh, I can't play that this turn. Of course. Why would that be a thing? What do we have in the yard, actually? Just the Green Goblin. What if... trying to decide if I want to just do that and smack them for 2. Or for 5 with the thing. I think we do... you know what? I'm going to go with this in the Hydra Robot instead. No sacrifice. And I'll just take a look at what they've got going on. My guess is more removal. All right. Yeah, this is the type of stuff where when we're like, okay, you're looking at extra cards and you're deep, and we're just playing a full-on control deck in early access. Like, at least if you're going to play control, try to focus the control around new cards is what I try to do. Yeah, I think Merfolk could be fun with the new Submariner. Yeah. Oh, Sephiroth. Oh, there you go. There's Bruce Banner. Look, we found some. All right. Where did that damage come from? Oh, because an artifact entered the battlefield. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so if we play Carnage, we get back the Goblin, we attack, we sacrifice a thing. All right, I'm all in. Hell with it. Let's do it. I'm just going for it. I mean, if we just have to have a tough life, we have a tough life. I mean, we're trying to do the thing. I mean, maybe I could have waited on the Carnage because, you know, they could have a sweeper here and get everything, but well. Sometimes you got to be a little greedy. Mole Man Anzrag? That's kind of funny. I don't know if it's any good, but it's amusing. Yeah, sure. Why not? Make more bodies. Keep the pressure up, team. Don't let up. I mean, we've already had 2 avatars wrath. So I see what they're doing now. They do have exactly some of the creatures they can avatars wrath, get back on the cheap. Like that all makes sense. The opponent's at 4. Well, there's 3 if we want it later. All right, so we can play Assault Robot, play Sephiroth, or play Carnage, get back a Duder. I think we just Sephiroth draw a card. Oh, actually, if we play Carnage, though, we get another point. Anyway, nah, that's fine. We'll take a card. Because if we can find an untapped land, then that's beneficial, too. Oh, why do we not have more mana? Oh, we did. We made the treasure. All right, so we can get rid of Hulk, attack. Yeah, that's going to do it. Well, we have 2 menace guys anyway. So yeah, overall, I think the idea works. I think, though, we kind of need to be, in some way, shape, or form, like maximizing the common crooks, I think. I think the common crook, just the treasure so often was so important. And if we're ever going to cast consistently the Doctor Doom or Liliana's, or even turns where you just want to play 2 things, right? Where sometimes you want to play like small guy, Sephiroth, sacrifice the small guy, right? Or, you know, play Green Goblin so then you can discard, say, like Carnage and play something on the same turn. You just need to have a little bit of that extra mana, unfortunately. So I think that's going to be the toughest bit to figure out. But mana wasn't too much of an issue. A couple of times we were just short on lands. But as far as having the colors we wanted when we needed them, it was mostly okay. Carnage was surprisingly good. I guess not surprising. I mean, but was good. The Avengers Under Siege, I think we only got it 1 time and it was okay. So, should it stay? Should it go? Don't really know, honestly. I think if, in a weird way, if the 2 damage was the first chapter, I think it would be significantly better. Like, obviously, right? You'd pay 4 and then just wipe out all the little guys. But I think the fact that your opponents can see the 2 damage coming really changes how this card plays. So I don't know how I feel about that in the long run. But overall, it's not bad. I think as a first iteration, this is fine. But like I said, I think it could be more streamlined, maybe with more of the whatever we call it, the mayhem creatures. maybe, or something, and figuring out what 1-drop you want to play in the list as well. And it might just have to be the 1/1 that, you know, when it dies, you scry and make a treasure. That might just be the best creature to play. Now, where it fits, I don't know. We'd have to figure out. Maybe we have to cut Moreland. Maybe we have to cut something. I don't know. But yeah, the deck at least cool. It did what it wanted to do, and we can't be too upset about that, right? Like, we got to give a thumbs up when that stuff happens, because you know it's a first iteration. But yeah, this version will be up over on Moxfield if you want it, like always. So that's all I do for now. We'll see you next time.